Guys and gals, welcome back to SOS. I'm StassRMPA. Today I am using dry lock. This is the 15-year warranty. Okay, when you read these, they'll say 10-year, 15-year, or 18-year, and they only come in bright white or clear. And I'm going to be using it's extreme basement and masonry waterproofer. You can get them in clear, but doesn't matter anyways because I'm just going to paint over it. That was the other thing I had to ask the guy at Lowe's if painting over this, because I don't like just a white basement. So the importance of basement sealer is, now someone did the right thing when they put this one together, because it does have the barrier on the side, on the outside, as the barrier on the outside. So when you get drainage from the roof, you have gutters on the roof, and those gutters, you've got the pipe that runs down, extends, and I plan on tapping into that and doing rain catchment anyways, just because it's cool. I wanted to do a stack of barrels and stuff. I wanted to do a little project building one of those. But what happens is your gutters, you got to make sure your gutters are cleaned out all the time. And if you have a basement, and because your drainage, if it starts to overflow down the sides, you don't want it to get down the sides of the wall, because you end up with a lot of moisture in your basement if you don't do something about sealing the basement up. You seal from the outside, you seal from the inside, and that just keeps from water penetrating through. Water penetrating through, the heat from the sun, cold weather, all these types of elements cause your basement to get cracks. You'll end up with cracks all in your basement and stuff. Now, cracked floor is just kind of normal. That's just normal wear and tear. Just that, and there probably isn't a basement in existence doesn't have a crack in the floor somewhere. So that's just typical normal stuff. But your walls, to prevent that, you want to seal them, and these are unsealed. So I've got to apply sealer. I've got to scrub the wall off and apply the sealer, and then you can paint over that. And but you want your gutters to be clean and running straight out, and nothing getting between the ground on the outside, because we're underground. So with us being underground, it stays a nice temperature being underground too. You don't really need too much insulation, but I have tons of insulation that I still have to let me go and pan you over. So I have tons of insulation right there. That's another project for this guy, but it's just one thing at a time, and I'm going to do this. I'm not doing, most people will build a frame on their basement floors. They'll build on the walls. They build a frame. They do framework here, and then they'll attach drywall or whatever type of paneling they choose to turn their basement into a house. So you can transform a basement. This has all the fixtures and everything. You could add a toilet over there and a sink and all kinds of stuff. All this stuff's already hardwired into here. So if you want to go crazy and do a bunch of weird stuff, you could in this one, but it's just like most basements. They all have that sort of thing going on, and some do, some don't, and you could always just add them later. You could do an upgrade. But this basement, I liked it because homie didn't touch anything. He didn't go through here and start messing with stuff. He left it the way it was. It's just raw, and I'm going to give it an industrial feel. I want it to look like a kind of atmosphere that I remember from my military days. I want it to kind of have that military feel to it. I'm going to seal. I'm going to add the insulation in here, and not just with that, I'm going to also spray. We're going to spray so it has an industrial feel. I'm not going to do little panels that you lift up and stuff. We're just going to spray it. Once I add all the insulation in, we're going to spray it, and probably apply a few more studs through here, just to secure everything, so nothing comes falling on our face after years and years. But anyways, I got to get started. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Anyway, I guess I'm just going to go. All right, hang tight. do much justice on camera. But in person, it has such a different feel, and it's just crazy. So if you want to, I did basement sealer. I've got to get it done before I start moving all my equipment over here in this corner. Once I do, I might do some floor sealer later on down the road, but right now I need to go ahead and get that sealed because I'm going to be sealing all the basement. And I got to get this side done and get my benches and stuff over here again for reloading and everything else. And then also with the leather work and stuff, I want all this finished so I can slide all my stuff over there and be able to operate. That's kind of the reason why I did it. For those of you that are going to ask for, I did not use spray paint. So you guys that watched the video, you saw I did not use spray paint. I went to Lowe's, and what I did, I had them do a color match. Let me just see. Just grab a can here. Let me grab a can here. Here's one. I did a color match of, it's just, doesn't really say that it's camo or anything like that. But what they do, I just went with the cheap brand, and you go there with your camouflage colors, lay it out there, they scan it, and then when they scan it, it comes up with a color of that actual color. And what they do is they create that color and then mix it into these, and what you get is basically, all I did was I took the rattle can versions of the camo paint to the front desk and set them down, all of them, and he took them and scanned them and created the colors, and that's how I got home paint, house paint for a wall that's camouflage without spending the big bucks. Because you'll see folks that go online and they freaking order this stuff like this. They pay twice what I paid for it, or maybe 3 times more than what I paid for it. And if you just know how the system works, then they can match anything. So if you've got a camouflage material you want to do inside your home on a shed or something. I know the wife was, I'm not going to give you guys a history lesson on why barns are red or anything like that. We were talking, I was like, hey babe, you want to do a red barn for our barn? So I've got to paint it. And she's, well, you know, there's a lot of red barns. I'm not going to go into the history details of why you do a red barn or whatever, but the thing is I thought, I said, hey, what about brown and things? And then the conversation of camouflage. This is camo it. You could do that? Probably. I'll probably pull it off, you know. Probably take me freaking days and days and days to finish. But anyway, I'm not doing, I might do. I'm not sure. I think we kind of settled on brown was the color that we were going to do. I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured it out. But we're going to be fixing that little spot up just so. You got to make sure you keep the snakes out of places like that. And you got to keep it cleaned out. And I probably going to need a tractor, you know, to shovel some of that stuff out. It's got some old cow manure in there, things like that. I ain't really getting into details about all that stuff. All right, let me pull you a little bit closer so you can check it out a little bit better. Yeah, I want you guys to be able to see it a little bit better. This is just the main wall, and this is probably the background you're probably going to see a lot of when I'm just working at the desk or something like that. But basement sealing's a big deal. It keeps out a lot of moisture. Your guns will love you for it, and it's you can paint over it. That's the other thing. I wanted to be able to seal and then paint over it, and you can go with it's up to 18 years, so you can go up to 18 years on a basement sealer. But if you're before you go putting everything else on your basement wall, because you could run all kinds of craziness here, put shelves and turn this into a living room. But you need to seal it first before you go slapping everything on there. That's just something. I got some more stuff over there that I got to tinker with and things. But yeah, this was today's project. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Today's project was actually 4 days long. So actually it took me 4 days. It took me 3 gallons to do the section I needed. And I ended up using 1 quart of each camo color. So for you guys do a large area like this. It's about 1 quart for every color, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. So but yeah, I don't care much for the creamish color. It's like a sand. It's like a sand color. I don't care much for it, but it does break things up a bit. I care more about the OD green and the woodland brown. Those colors really do look really cool. It's always hard to do black because black likes to run. It doesn't matter what you get. I don't know why it does that. It runs all over the place. But anyway, all right. That's all I got. Hope you enjoyed it. God bless you guys. Take care.